Welcome everyone to Trade with Rob, brought to you by wealthbuildershq.com. This update is for Friday, January 3rd, 2025. Hope you had a great day. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. Oh, what a season, guys. For me, it's been a little while since our last update. Why? Because I take the last 2 weeks of the year off normally. I am doing this a day earlier. I shouldn't really be back until next week, which is the 6th, but actually next week I'm away on business out of town for a couple of days, so I wanted to get one of these in this week at least. For you. So with that, keep in mind as we get started, everything we look at is for education. Nothing is meant to be advice or recommendations. If you find something that you like, anything, make sure it fits your own personal risk profile and risk tolerance. All right. So with that being said, let's go take a look at the S&P 500. Now, again, it's been a little bit since we got together, but we have, we experienced that big break to the downside, the retest again. We had a lower high this time, failed. We're back down near the similar lows that we had before. We've got this 58.22.31 level that we kind of used as support both times. And this is in real time today for Thursday. So overall, we're in a bearish bias. We're at a rank of 2 right now. So we're definitely looking at bearish potential trade setups. But the switchback trade gives us the opportunity, if the market runs or a sector runs, we could trade in both directions if we're fortunate enough to find all of them with 2-directional or bidirectional. The very first one is DPSP. This one does not have a bidirectional. It's only one, which is bearish. All right, so let's see. Let's get the entire fib here. Fib is great, right? And we're sitting right by that 106 level. We do not need a fib in there. We don't have to split that level in half. If you're sitting there going, wait, what do you mean split the level in half? How do I know I need to do that or not? Go over to tradinglikeaboss.com. I'll leave a link down below. And look for the Fibonacci Power Series. And it's a 3-part series. It's about an hour-long training where I teach my system in there to you on Fibonacci. Go ahead and get that. You'll start seeing it 1 part each day. Practice it before the next training comes, if at all possible, to get yourself up to speed on that. All right? So there's that. On this trade setup, I like it better to the downside. I am definitely bearish on this one. Bearish bias. So let's go grab the red marker. So I'd like to push to the downside, the retest, and the fail. And I've got the 100-point level as support. I'm going to take the trade as it comes off of the 106 level and starts to fall down. So my target on this, so my support's at 100. Right? My target's going to be right about 101. $100.50, somewhere around there is where I'm going to look at a target. My stop is just on the other side of that 106 level. Right? For the upside, if I can get the bounce up, a retest or move up, a bounce on a retest off of there, we're going to use the 112.16 as our resistance, right? So if 112 is resistance, my target on this becomes about 111, right? So overall, not too bad. I got a decent amount on the upside, a little bit better on the upside than the down, but that's really predicated on what the market's doing and how comfortable I am trading against the overall position in the market, right? And this stock. Mr. Softy, Microsoft, Bill Gates, right? We do have a true bi-directional trade setup. It can go up or down. I do prefer the downside myself. Break the 417 level, retest and fail. If it does that, support is at 405, right? That means my target here is going to be about 407, 408, somewhere in between there. Stop just on the other side of the 417. And for the upside trade setup, pull back, bounce. We've got resistance at 426.5. You're going to take the trade off of the bounce, right? Stop is just below. And we're looking at a target here of probably about 424. 424.5, somewhere around there. Again, you've got to pick what fits your risk profile, okay? But I like this one for both directions. And then RH, which is Restoration Hardware. So we've had great move on RH here. It is in a bullish neutral bias right now. Let me bring that in a little bit more so we can zoom in on it. I do like the upside a little bit better. So pull back, bounce, right? Pull back and bounce. We're looking at resistance of that 420 level. It puts my target right about 417, 418. I'd probably go 417 on this one. Plenty of room in there. Take the trade off of the bounce. Stop just below. On the downside, I mean, it's tiny compared to the move we've got now, but I've got enough room for this to work. So give me the move down, the retest, and the fail. Right? We'll take the trade off of that. The stop will be just on the other side. We're looking at entering this trade right about 391, 390, somewhere around there. Support is at 381. My target's going to be about 383, 382 and a half, 3/4, somewhere in that range. Okay. So overall, I like all three of the setups. Two of them give us bidirectional. One of them, which was DPST, only gives us one direction on the trade. Well, actually, DPST. Yeah, no, we had an upside on it as well. My bad. We did have an upside. It was just small. It wasn't a great upside on it whatsoever. All right, listen, I gave you 3 candidates today. There are 14 candidates in total. I only handed you 3. Well, what happens to the other 11? Those are ones that my team picks out for me, and I analyze and pick the best ones that I like right now. But there are other ones that may set up tomorrow. The ones I looked at, some of them may have moved a little bit from when we did the analysis. And like, you know what? I'm going to wait on that one. So if you go ahead and go over to tradewithrob.com, go ahead and register for the system. We'll email you and tell you, hey, a new video is up there. And even on days that we don't produce a video, it's going to send you an email that says, hey, not only here are the 3 that Rob picked, here's all of the candidates. And of course, there's a link to go watch the video. All right, with that, have a great rest of your day. I will see you all at the next update, folks. Take care. Bye for now.